Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG. And today we're going to revisit a set and a product that I have now opened up in some time, and that is Original Jumpstart. It has been a minute since I've opened one of these, and I've opened up quite a bit in general, like just overall, but I probably haven't. I can't remember the last time, honestly, I've opened up one of these boxes. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to revisit Original Jumpstart, open some up today, talk about a little bit about the product. It has a very interesting history to it. We'll talk a little bit about the current price point, and hopefully we'll pull some fun stuff along the way. With that being said, why don't we go ahead and dive on in and let's crack some packs. So as of the filming of this video, Jumpstart boxes are $80 approximately, give or take, plus tax. And, interestingly enough, Jumpstart, the original Jumpstart, it came out, 2020? And the original run, it sold very, very well, and it's quickly sold out. LGSs didn't get nearly enough of it. Wasn't sure how much they were going to get with all the printing issues and everything that was happening in the world at that time. Boxes shot up to nearly 150, and then additional waves finally started to come out. And it's a very cool product. Conceptually, it's a product that I really enjoy. Ideally, what you do is you take a couple packs, you smash them together. They all have themes, and then your friend can take a couple decks, smash them together, and you've got instant decks that you can play with. I think that is a very cool concept. The product itself has some very neat stuff in it, but I will tell you that these boxes, especially like print run 1 of Jumpstart, could not miss. Like, you were going to hit the cost of your box all the time. All the time. Start with a Gonti, Lord of Luxury, neat, recently reprinted in Commander Masters. Very cool card. Thieves Guild Enforcer, also a neat little card as well. I don't think it's been so long since I've opened this that I almost forget like what's in what theme. So bear with me. We'll probably go a little bit slower here because of that. But what you want to know is, like, print run 1, you couldn't miss. There was so much good stuff in it. This is version 1, the very first Allosaurus Shepherd, and a few other originals in here. Allosaurus Shepherd used to be a $100 plus card before it was reprinted. And so, the first print run of this was stellar. Additional print runs, this is a now much less forgiving product. I'll say it's a much more mercurial product. You can have walls. Man, I haven't opened one of these in forever. There's a mythic here. It's a Towering Titan. Probably not a big hit. In fact, I know it's not. But it is technically a mythic nonetheless. Sure. Salt Formation, okay. Caryatid, Wall of Blossoms. I forgot that there was a walls theme. Yeah. But in the additional print runs, it feels like some of the pull rates changed. I'll say it that way. And it's much harder, much more difficult to get some of the themes now. Goblins. Elves is a can't miss, because if you get an Elves, it's either Crater Hoof or it's Allosaurus Shepherd, and they are both winners. But they're pretty tough to come by. Oh, Muxus, nice. Muxus is a good one. I think Muxus is probably still like, I don't know, $5 or $6 would be my guess. I think Muxus is still a pretty good pull. This used to be a really expensive pull, but it was also reprinted in Jumpstart 2022 as well. Still, solid. It says, couldn't remember if this one had Goblin Bomb in it. Okay. Yeah, Muxus is a good strong pull. Has a lot of core 2021 cards in it as well. You don't want to see really the Planeswalkers. I guess Teferi's pretty good. Teferi's like $10. But, the themes that you're hoping for, elves, dragons, vampires, those all have pretty good hit rates. But as I mentioned, these are much tougher now. Glorious Anthem, Siege Striker, Faith's Feathers. You do have in these the cool lands, which I probably should have stopped on. So these are like the lands. The first land is like a unique theme to art unique to that theme, which is kind of neat. Some of them worth a couple bucks. The Phyrexian one used to be worth quite a bit. Not anymore. Probably only a handful of, a few dollars now. So, at $80 a box, which is what they are now, way down from, their high of $150 plus. So you can easily find them at $80, but it is print run who knows what at this point. So you seemingly don't have the same pull rates, and which can be a little bit more challenging. I've had boxes with like EV with overall value of like $20 in it, and I cannot get this one open to save my life. You know, I've had some that had some pretty bad. Speaker of Heavens, probably a couple of bucks. Another Core 2021 card. Griffinary, recently reprinted as a Enchanted Tale. There's our super cool land. But there's also some pretty good hits at this point. Rhystic Study was also printed in this. Of course, recently printed as an Enchanted Tale. Actually, technically not the most expensive card anymore. Exquisite Blood, and it's definitely not Allosaurus Shepherd anymore. Exquisite Blood, I think, is up to almost $35. Spellcasting. Unfortunately, I know this one to not be one of the themes we are looking for. So, sure, Charmbreaker Devils. Dualcaster Mage, cool. Nothing of substance in this one. There's our unique land. But Exquisite Blood is a really good one. There's actually still cards. I never pulled a Tiny Bones. I never pulled Bruvac. So, you know, I think it's a really fun product. I think as far as like entry point at $80, spooky. I think this could be good. I think at $80, it's a, you know, it's low risk. It's high fun. And there is some upside to it, depending on what you pull. Liliana's Standard Bearer, not to be mistaken with the Standard Bear. But if she did have a bear, I bet it'd be a really cool bear. There's our spooky swamp. Spooky swamp. All right, we are nearing the end of our first column. We do have a mythic. It is a Towering Titan, which is not one you are seeking. But, you know, hey, who knows? Maybe Defender will be all the rage someday, and then that card will shoot up in value. Just need some more walls action. Feathered Friends. I also do not believe this is one of the ones we are looking for. But I think Jumpstart is a really cool product. Again, it came out during a very interesting time in the world and was kind of short printed at that point. Angel of the Dire Hour. Oh, Flash Flying. Okay, neat. Can't even remember the last time I saw that card. Sometimes you see the same variants over and over again, or the same themes, I should say, and have a tendency to pull the same cards, but there are different versions of the themes. So, you know, not every Goblins is going to be Muxus. It's kind of it. It's like not only do you have to hit the right theme that might have a valuable card in it, but then you also have to hit the correct version of that theme. Or Legion again. I think this is our double up on Legion. All right. It is a Blessed Sanctuary with a Selfless Savior. Path to Exile. Good, solid uncommon. And there's our cool land. All right. Also, as you can see, there's Core 2021 cards mixed in here as well. So there is a dragon theme. And one of those dragon variations contains Terror of the Peaks, which is still like a $30+ card. So, ooh, Minions. I think Minions can be good. I think this is potentially good. Kel's Fight Fixer. Not the good one. Eliminate. Gourmand. Super cool. Swamp. That was not the versions. That's just it. You not only do you have to hit the right theme, but you have to hit the right version of the theme. And as I mentioned, Elves is the only one where you can't miss because it's only one of two outcomes. But Elves are very tough to come by. Well read. I believe in theory this could be good. It has never been good to me. It is a Mystic Archaeologist. I say in theory it could be good because I believe well read is what Rhystic Study comes in. Read the ruins. I myself do not believe, I like the island, that I have ever pulled a Rhystic Study from original Jumpstart. I have pulled it from Jumpstart because it was also reprinted in Jumpstart 2022. I have pulled copies from that. All right. Lands. I think lands might be okay. Lands could be cool. The Cellophane. I will say at least this version has pull tabs on it as opposed to Jumpstart 2022, which there are versions that are printed without pull tabs. Hey, there we go. Used to be like a kind of a certifiable mega hit. Oracle Moldiah, it's still probably like a $6 to $8 card. Used to be much more expensive than that, but it is still a very good hit. So we will take that. Nice little Oracle there. Cultivate. Fertilid. And there's the beautiful forest back there that is themed for the land's theme. Okay, so we do have a Grand Muxus and we do have an Oracle. And again, keep in mind, we're not talking about super expensive collector booster box here. We're talking about an $80 product, so we try to keep our expectations within reason. You're not going to churn out $30, $40 cards on the regular. Devilish, I don't think this is a very good one. If you do well, you hope to hit, one really, really solid hit, whether it's, Phyrexian Tower, Crater Hoof, or something along those lines. The nice part is those do exist in this. Hellrider, okay. Not a valuable card, but I think it's actually a good card. And I have a spot for that. Sin Prodder after that, another rare. Traitorous Greed. And there's actually, I think that mountain's pretty cool looking. I'll definitely take the Hellrider. Again, not value, but that's okay. But, as I mentioned, I personally find that Jumpstart, both thematically, both conceptually, the land's on top. We don't see the theme, but it's islands. Okay, we got a mystery theme. And come on, plastic. Come open. There we go. Yeah, it's a fun product. I hadn't revisited it in a while, and so it felt like a good time. It is Above the Clouds. This could be decent. Inaz the Gale Force. Not the version we were looking for, but it is a Inaz the Gale Force. And Substantiate. There are some uncommons. There's the specific island for it. There are some uncommons depending on which themes you open that do have some value. The Phyrexian version has Phyrexian Reclamation. I think the Pirate theme actually has two pretty good ones. Two pretty good uncommons depending on which version you get. We have Doctors here. Speaker of the Heavens again. So we double up on our Speaker of the Heavens. Again, Speaker might be like $1. There's our Doctor Planes. Last pack of the middle row. Haven't seen anything spicy, and this is why I say, hey, enjoy the product. Keep in mind that the price point is very low, so, don't expect mega hits, and you can absolutely go to Pound Town. Cats. Right, meow? It is, oh, hey, there you go. Nice. That is actually a quality hit. I think it's down. It used to be above $10. It's probably like $6 to $7 now. But read this card. It is a very good card. Yes, it is a 6-drop, but whenever an opponent casts a spell, reveal the top card of your library, and if it's a creature card, you can put it on the battlefield. Otherwise, you may put that card on the bottom of your library. That seems really good. In fact, it is really good. I have played with it, and it is certifiably awesome. Feline Sovereign after that, which is another card I like because I like cats. And there is our Catland back there. He's kind of hiding back there. Kitty cat. Cool. That was a good pack. I'll take the Lurking Predators. Again, I know it's down. It was like a $10 plus card. I think it's like 6 or 7 now, but still. All right, last column here. Oh, Teferi. Okay, perfect. So you can guess what this is. And as I mentioned, Core 2021 has a presence in this set. A bunch of the Planeswalkers. I think all of the Planeswalkers in here. And this is about the only one you actually want to see as far as value is concerned. All right, Teferi, which is, bam, Teferi Master of Time. I think Teferi Master of Time is like a $10 card. So that is not bad. Ageless Insight also, I think, is probably right in the neighborhood of around $2 or $3. So as a rare, pretty good value. Teferi himself, pretty good pack overall. And there was the beautiful themed lands from Core 2021. That is a nice hit. The funny part about Jumpstart is because of the packs and the layouts and the theme, like the mythic count is all over the place. I've seen boxes with like 1 or none mythics, but I've seen boxes with like 6, 7 mythics in it. It is all over the map. Milling. Oh. Have I ever pulled this before? I don't remember if I've seen the Milling theme before, but I'm aware of what potentially is in it, and it makes me happy if we hit. Yeah! Yeah! All right. Very cool. I have never opened a Bruvac, and Bruvac is a pretty valuable card. I think Bruvac is still like a $29, $30 card. again, I saw milling and I was like, is that what I think it is? Because as many of this boxes as I've opened, which is quite a few, I've never actually opened this. That is awesome. And that's going to make this box in and of itself pretty good. Bruvac the Grand Eloquent. And I believe I'll be building a commander deck now. Bell Tower Sphinx. Teferi's Tutelage. Yeah. Let's go. Beautiful island. Nice. So it's got like the millstone. That's cool. Well, that's awesome. All right. Teferi and Bruvac showing up in a big, big way. Yeah, $30 Bruvac. Again, there's versions of this. I had never pulled Tiny Bones. I never pulled Bruvac. So that's awesome. Not even Devilish can upset me at this juncture. Zuroth, the Chaos Rider. Followed with the Traitorous Greed. And our super cool Mountain. All right. Handful of packs left here. What do we got? About 5 left. Moving right along. Got ourselves a Teferi and a Bruvac and a Muxus. What else? And a Lurking Predators. You know, again, there is $30 plus cards in it, but the swings can be really, really wild. That's why, like, I wouldn't say, you know, I would say don't necessarily bank on them. But the fact that you can land things like Exquisite Blood, Ristic Study, Bruvac, Terror of the Peaks in an $80 product, it's pretty good. Lena, Selfless Champion. I don't remember the last time I pulled one of these. Unfortunately, it's not valuable because it is essentially 6 for a 3/3 that does a bunch of other stuff, but 6 for 3/3 is a pretty terrible rate in Magic nowadays. Mentor of the Meek. And another of our Legion land, because that is the 3rd Legion we've hit in this box, if I'm not mistaken. Which is pretty crazy. All right, 4 packs left. Finally got myself a Bruvac. All right. Doctor again. What do we have? Double Speaker of the Heavens. So triple Speaker of the Heavens. That's uncommon. To hit the same versions of the same theme over and over again. That doesn't really happen too often. You might have the same theme in the same box over and over again. You don't typically find yourself hitting the same version second, let alone a 3rd time. Oh my gosh, another Legion. I'm holding out hope because I think there is a Legion that actually has a decent hit in it, but now I can't remember because it's been so long. It is not that, though. Blessed Sanctuary. Another Path to Exile. Yay. And our super cool Legion land. All right. Okay, no more Legion or Doctors, please. Ho, ho, ho. What do we have here? There was a point in time. This is still really good. As I've mentioned, it's a guaranteed hit. You know what? I'm going to set it to the side. It's a guaranteed hit. There was a point in time when Allosaurus Shepherd was a $100 card. Now it's been reprinted in Double Masters 2022, so it is a $20 card. I think Crater Hoof is still around $24, $25. So, you know, it's still a win regardless. Like, you cannot miss. And again, for the price of the box, can't be upset. Minions. All right, can we end on 2 stellar packs? We know we have 1. Nope, it's another Fight Fixer. I want to say that the other version of Minions, and the one I was hoping to see is, I think it has Phyrexian Tower in it. There's our cool Minions land. Again, you know, that's kind of the gamble there, right? Not only do you have to hit the right version, or you have to hit the theme, but you have to hit the right version. All right, Elves. But you know what? I will say this: no matter what happens here, I'm pumped because it's been a long time since I've hit an Elves pack. All right. Hey, all right. Got me a Crater Hoof. I will take it. I will 100% take me a Crater Hoof Behemoth. Let's freaking go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful Crater Hoof ending of games Behemoth. And our Elvish Archdruid. Actually, not a bad inclusion after that. Here's our Elves. And our cool Elves land. All right. Well, that ends up being a pretty terrific box, right? I mean, again, $80 price point. We had a $30 Bruvac. We had let's call it a $20, even a $22, $20 Crater Hoof. $10 Teferi, Master of Time. I will say they don't all go like this. You know, and so this is always going to end up working out pretty well for us, but I have had boxes where it was like, I maybe got squeaked out $20 in value, but that is kind of the brilliance of the product. But, you know, I'll just conclude by saying I think Jumpstart was a really well done product. Original Jumpstart. Jumpstart 2022. I do not like the Jumpstarts that they do for every set where they're just recycling the cards that are already in that set. That to me is a waste, but the actual original Jumpstart and Jumpstart 2022, when they do them as like independent sets that aren't tied to another standard release set, these are well done. Beautiful. This is going to end up being an excellent box. That's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button for me. Hit the like button for me. And by all means, drop me some comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your time, everybody. And be well.